Marvel Rivals just revealed the first skin that's actually a new character, plus we got another update on Deadpool's role in Marvel Rivals, as well as new reveals about Season 6 and more. What it do, Durag Nation? It's almost 2026 and Marvel Rivals is ending the year with some insane new updates. So as usual, I'll tell you everything you need to know without wasting your time. First, Hulk smashed that hype button so YouTube shares the news, and let's get it. As predicted, based on the silhouette on the roadmap, as well as a teaser in one of the new gallery cards, Lady Loki is officially arriving in Marvel Rivals this week, and she comes with an awesome new trailer. Take a look.
Make way for the goddess of mischief.
Brother.
They are in front of us, idiots. I'm everywhere. Even a goddess gets tired sometimes. I'm gone. Never stood a chance. Your powers are mine!
Behold the god of thunder!
Kneel before your queen.
This is a much bigger deal than just a new costume. Lady Loki is the game's first Echo character, a different hero that will have the same moveset as Loki, but with a different character model, costumes, and voice actor, which I know was pretty expensive to do. The devs actually talked about their stance on Echo characters previously in an interview with Polygon, as well as a Discord Q&A. Executive producer Danny and game director Thaddeus said last year a character like Red Hawk could be a skin, but they wanted to avoid doing that for somebody like Miles Morales, since he's unique enough as a hero to be his own playable character. Lady Loki falls under the skin category, since as a variant of Loki, she's not distinct enough to be her own character. But the way they've done it is still very cool. Lady Loki will be available for a limited time from January 2nd to January 30th. If the skin sells well, I expect them to work in more Echo heroes that make sense as a skin rather than a new playable hero with a fresh moveset, like Jane Foster for Thor, a Captain Carter skin for Steve, and a Spider-Gwen or Spider-Man 2099 skin for Peter. Let me know in the comments what heroes you want added as alternative skins. Speaking of new skins, we got a preview of new costumes coming to Marvel Rivals from the official comic book tie-in, as well as new reveals for Deadpool in Season 6. First, Rocket Raccoon players have another new outfit to look forward to. Previously, the comic revealed a Thieves Guild outfit for Rocket, which was added to the game this season, and now the latest issue revealed a robotic one as well. You'll be seeing the Thieves Guild again though, as Cloak and Dagger are also members of the guild, and their new outfit includes legs for Tyrone, so hopefully he won't be a floating torso when this one drops. The Thieves Guild are a collective of, well, thieves, and it was revealed in the Rivals comic that sets up Season 6. They were hired to break into the Collector's Museum and free a bunch of the people and creatures it had on display. This included deep Marvel character reveals like Millie the Model, who was the star of Marvel's longest running humor comic book, which ran for 28 years. We also got a look at Hellcow, which was the reason the Thieves Guild were hired. Deadpool paid them specifically to free this vampire cow, which only hardcore comic fans will probably recognize. Bessie was turned into a vampire by a starving Dracula and actually fought Howard the Duck before eventually partnering with Deadpool after they were both experimented on for their immortality. Rocket went ahead and freed pretty much everyone though, which is what led to the events of the Season 6 trailer, where Deadpool is seen fighting Wolfcap, Devil Dinosaur, and Throg. But he's mainly fighting to make it look like he didn't just betray his biggest client, who is an elder god of the universe. I would not be surprised to see Hellcow added in Season 6 as a convoy that we need to transport on the new map. It looks like pretty much nobody can trust Deadpool, as is usually the case, though it'll be interesting to see what else the Bloodstone decides to do in the end. I suspect even though she shoots Deadpool in the trailer, she'll ultimately choose to betray the Collector with him, possibly for romantic reasons since they do end up dating in the comics. I think Elsa will most likely be a duelist, but the role of Deadpool has been the biggest debate so far, since Wade keeps trolling everyone. He was added to the hero roster as a Duelist, then in the next update moved to Vanguard, and as I predicted in my last video, he moved down to be with the Strategist. There's a new patch dropping this week for all the new content like Lady Loki, so it'll be interesting to see if Deadpool starts back over from Duelist and keeps rotating again, or disappears from the hero selection screen altogether. I think he'll most likely be listed officially as a Vanguard, since that is his most comic accurate role, a frontline brawler that draws aggro and soaks up tons of damage. He is a classic tank. I'm sure DPS players would cry about this, just like they did with Gambit, but fortunately, nobody cares about them since they've been catered to for a year. The only thing that matters is how fun he is to play, and I expect he'll be similar to Gambit with a lot of skill expression. I'm excited to see the first Deadpool gameplay trailer in a few weeks. 2026 is going to be a big year for Marvel. Not only does Rivals have a lot of amazing content planned, but Marvel has a bunch of exciting upcoming games that are going to spoil superhero fans. Click the video on screen to learn more. And a huge shout out to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Join for free so you never miss an update.